So Timothy Bradley is rumored to be fighting Brandon Rios November the 7th, 2015. If you don't know, Timothy Bradley, or as fans are speculating, Timothy Bradley's wife, Monica Bradley, has released Joel Diaz as the trainer. Joel Diaz seems to be taking it kind of hard, but at the same time, he's being respectful. Now, you got to go, hold on, let me see if I can find this tweet, or this post from his Instagram with him talking about it. And basically, I think I pretty much understand right now that Monica Bradley is running Timothy Bradley's career. She may be even the architect behind Timothy Bradley's signing with, long term with Top Rank. If I'm correct, this is Timothy Bradley's last fight with Top Rank Boxing. And maybe the reason why he didn't sign his deal, because you know how Bob Arum did with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and how he does with a lot of his fighters. What we've noticed is, if it's your last fight, he'll make it so that you make good money for your last fight under that contract, but once you sign him for another fight, it automatically extends your contract. So let's hear what Joel Diaz had to say about being let go by Timothy Bradley. And the rumor is that Timothy Bradley is looking to work with ESPN, former Friday Night Fights, now ESPN PBC commentator, Teddy Atlas. So here's what Joel Diaz had to say. Don't judge Tim for the decision he made. I knew it was not him making those changes, and he is right. He would never disrespect me and my family. I got much respect for him and his father and his mother. He didn't say wife or family. We respected this together, and we created something big together along with the team that started with us. But along the road, people jump in the bus and change everything. Tim is a great person at heart, and he's very humble, but it's out of his hands. Too many negative approaches around him. God bless Tim Bradley. Wish you nothing but the best. So that sounds like, to me, if you don't know, Timothy Bradley's wife, Monica Bradley, is managing his career. That sounds like maybe there was a rift, or maybe there was some bad blood between Joel Diaz and Monica Bradley behind the scenes. We don't know. But one thing I know about Joel Diaz is that Joel Diaz has got Timothy Bradley to this point. And us watching Timothy Bradley fights, we know that it's not Joel Diaz's fault that Timothy Bradley goes out there and tries to be a pressure fighter, power puncher. We know that it's not Joel Diaz's fault, because Joel Diaz will tell him, yo, what are you fucking doing? Sit there and fucking box. Move around, Tim. Why isn't it trying to get into, he gets all, frantic. And then you get Timothy Bradley saying, yeah, I know, I want to just show him my power. And it's like, how can you blame Joel Diaz for that? And also going into a fight with Brandon Rios, is it a good time to change trainers right now? The fight with Timothy Bradley versus Brandon Rios is not signed. If you don't know the Top Rank situation, I call it the Top Rank carousel. There's only certain fighters that Timothy Bradley can fight. There's only certain fighters Brandon Rios can fight because Top Rank does not have a working relationship with Premier Boxing Champions. So Timothy Bradley can fight a Keith Thurman, a Danny Garcia, a Sean Porter, or Adrian Brown, or Floyd Mayweather, any of those guys. Many fans would have loved to see Floyd Mayweather versus Timothy Bradley, especially after Timothy Bradley got back on winning ways after beating Jessie Vargas, even though commentators like Max Kellerman feel that Timothy Bradley didn't deserve a Floyd Mayweather shot, but at the same time, does Andre Berto. So Timothy Bradley's in a situation where after Brandon Rios won or loss, where does he fight? And also, he's got that draw in his career against Diego Chaves. I understand that he may not want to fight a fighter like Diego Chaves again, but at the same time, that's still a blemish on my record, and I feel a blemish on his that can be fixed. But as it stands right now, Timothy Bradley versus Brandon Rios is a very, very good fight on paper. Will it be a very, very good fight in the ring? I don't think that Brandon Rios can knock Timothy Bradley out. And I believe that Timothy Bradley, if he goes back to his old ways and goes back to being the Timothy Bradley that we know of, a good boxer that he is, sticking and moving, hitting and not be hit, Timothy Bradley is very good. I don't blame Joel Diaz. I blame something going wrong mentally with Timothy Bradley, making him think that he's a power puncher. So, who is really to blame? I'm old-fashioned. you know, and okay, put it this way. We don't want to say anything bad about the relationship or marriage of Timothy Bradley to his wife. But when it comes to boxing, you have to think, well, is Timothy Bradley in a situation where he said, all right, babe, everything is all up to you. You know, I'm going to let you fully manage my career. Whatever decisions you want to make, I'm going to leave them up to you. Or did Timothy Bradley have any input with, you know, getting rid of Joya Diaz? Or was it a situation where he just got sick and tired of hearing his wife's mouth and he said, all right, we're going to make a change? You know, so that's the type of situation I'm in. That's the type of things I'm looking at. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm hoping that they made the right decision with this, because like I said, watching the Ruslan Provodnikov fight, watching both of the Pacquiao fights, Joya Diaz, in my opinion, was giving him good advice. You know, oh, by the way, happy birthday, Timothy Bradley. We're born on the same day, same year. I just look at it as being a bad decision, you know, in my opinion, but only time will tell. You know, do I believe that with or without Joya Diaz, Timothy Bradley can beat Brandon Rios? Yes. Do I believe that Brandon Rios has a chance to beat Timothy Bradley? And also, let's talk about this. Brandon Rios was in heavy negotiations, from what we understand, to fight Kell Brook, and something happened. We don't know if Kell Brook was in negotiations to fight Floyd Mayweather or whatever the case may be. We don't know. But one thing is for sure is, you know, Brandon Rios is in a situation where he doesn't have too many people to fight. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live on RealCombatMedia.com, and I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.